So let's talk about clothes you're going to need when you go backpacking. The first thing we'll talk about is just the clothes I've got on. You're going to wear, at least the way we do it, we wear the same clothes every day we backpack. They're obviously going to get extremely stinky, but we just wear the same clothes throughout our backpacking trip. The main thing in terms of clothes is that you don't want to wear anything cotton because cotton's going to stay wet. You're going to sweat throughout the day, and you want something that dries quickly. So you'll notice I've got on nylon pants and an athletic shirt. And you want something that you feel comfortable in, certainly something you're not wearing for the first time when you go out. Let me also mention concerning pants that you've kind of got two ways you can go. You can wear shorts or you can wear pants. Throughout our family, some people prefer shorts, some people prefer pants. These actually zip off. A lot of these type pants do zip off, and so you could actually go either direction. So I prefer pants because sometimes you're walking through fields with high grass and such, and so having your legs protected is just, in my opinion, a little bit nicer. Other people prefer shorts because they feel like it's a little bit cooler. So that's just a personal decision you'll have to make. You can get pants that zip off, so you could just make a day-to-day decision as far as what you want to do. Let's talk about shoes now. These are my boots. I love these boots. I've worn them all 5 years on the Appalachian Trail when we've been backpacking, and really got lucky the first year and just picked out a great pair of boots that have just done me well. I don't get blisters in them. They feel comfortable on my feet. On the other hand, my wife Amy, she's gone through 3 or 4 different pairs and struggles a lot with blisters and just them not feeling good. She's done more of the, so you can do, of course, boots, or you can do more like, hiking shoes. These are some that the kids wear. So that's another thing you got to decide, and you want to be sure before you go out on your first backpacking trip that you wear your shoes, a good bit, wear them in so you're not just getting out there for the first time wearing them and just figuring out what hurts and that they're not going to be comfortable. So as far as socks are concerned, this is just, again, another personal preference issue. I would suggest wool socks. They're going to keep your feet drier throughout the day. Personally, I like to wear liner socks as well. These are just thin socks that go inside of go on first. And so I would definitely suggest, for me, wearing these. But honestly, I'm probably the only one that actually wears liner socks, maybe one other person in our family. So that's just a choice you can make. Again, if you go out and practice, walk around some, you can try it both ways and see what feels comfortable to you. The other shoe to mention that we all carry is what we call camping shoes, which is when we get to our campsite, you're going to want to get these things off so fast once you get to your campsite. You've been hiking 6 to 8, 10 miles, and you're tired of these boots, and you're going to want to throw on something comfortable. And so we all have camp shoes that we use. You can go with Crocs. I think they're a perfect camp shoe to use. Some of the kids wear sandals. The one thing about Crocs is that if it's colder, you can actually put on socks and wear Crocs, where you can't do that with sandals. So that's something else you can do. Now, to the rest of our clothes. Now, you're not taking a lot. You can't take a lot because you have to fit everything into your backpack, and you have to be conscious of weight. But we have added a few things. We adjusted things over the years in terms of what we like to carry and so everybody in our family has a clothes bag with their name on it. And so let me just kind of go through that with you. The first thing here is some type of sweatshirt. You don't want a huge, big, bulky sweatshirt. It just would really be too big, but some type of thin sweatshirt type, something to put on in the evenings. It can get cool up in the mountains, and so you're going to want this to have at night and in the morning. The second thing is just pajamas, so to speak, whatever you like to wear. I've got a pair of shorts and boxers and a t-shirt, just comfy stuff that you want to wear around camp and when you're sleeping at night. Now you'll notice this is all cotton stuff, so when you're sleeping and just around camp, certainly just wear whatever's comfortable for you. You don't want to have too much with you, but just one other little change there. And then I also have, just for me, I like to have just some gym socks, just comfortable to wear in my tent at night if I get cold. I've got a backup pair of hiking socks. If for some reason, if you know, they get soaked in a storm or something, I want to wear a dry pair. I've got a backup pair of socks and a backup pair of underwear if I need it. Now, underwear, you know, most of the kids just wear the normal, you know, cotton white underwear. I personally prefer, this brand's called Ex Officio. I actually wear these all the time, but they're great. They dry fast and they're very comfortable. So that's what I actually wear. And then the last item is a rain jacket. Now, we've kind of going back and forth on whether to have a rain jacket. Now, your rain jacket could take the place of your sweatshirt, but the sweatshirt is certainly comfortable. The thing about a rain jacket is, if it starts to rain and you put on a rain jacket and you're hiking and it's still warm, you're going to get wet just from sweat, and probably some of the rain's going to get in anyway. So more often than not, we've actually just, the last couple of years, just said, you know, let's just get wet and not put on the rain jacket, and then typically it'll quit raining and the sun will come out and we'll be able to dry out, especially if you got, you know, these type of clothes on, they'll dry out fairly quickly. So, you know, even this year I'm debating whether I'm even going to bring a rain jacket. A good possibility I'm not even going to bring a rain jacket. If it's colder and raining, you know, a rain jacket probably would be more helpful, but I'd say in most situations you just kind of make your way through without, I would think you can make your way through without a rain jacket. That's just something we've learned from experience. Last two items to mention, of course, I've got sunglasses on my face. I think sunglasses obviously would be a good thing to have. I always have sunglasses. And then a bandana. We typically all have some type of bandana to wear around our heads during the day. You're going to be sweating. It keeps sweat out of your eyes. Of course, I don't have hair, so it keeps you know, from potentially get sunburned. Although you're not out in the sun a lot, typically you're hiking through more often through woods, so sunburn's not much of a concern. But having a bandana can be a nice thing to carry along with you. So that's it for the clothes.